Hello, this is Tam the TamBoTC channel, and this is my number 6 game on the list. If my series takes a while to, of my top 10 games of 2018 for me personally, but if this series does take a while, it's also because I'm dealing with a few sicknesses and such, so trying to get through some of that. My number 4 and 3 might take a little bit, but shouldn't take too long. I have everything else prepared though, so I should be set. But just note that this is my number 6, by the way, and it's a game number 5. No, but it is Far Cry 5. Now, I don't know why I put it over Monster Hunter World. Technically, that game would be better than this, but it's how it hit me that I thought it was just excellent. Now I lowered my expectations and watched like Dishonored Wolf and stuff. They were like, it wasn't good enough because it wasn't controversial enough, or they thought it was going to be, and I honestly don't care. And I don't think it needs to be. And of course, problems like it's just another Far Cry and such. And I do have to say the world can feel empty at times, but it's still an excellent dang game. With every Ubisoft title, there's a downgrade of. The graphics are always great for a Far Cry game, and 5 is a excellent example of that. It's still a beautiful game. People had problems with like the side quests and such, and they're all microtransactions, but I honestly don't think they're that bad. And they don't really get in the way, and you don't need them. But I don't think I don't think any microtransaction belongs or should exist, to be honest. Even if it's cosmetic, I don't think, because if you think back in the days where you tried hard work just to unlock those type of things instead of paying real money, it just eliminates that fun or challenge that the game has, and it has almost like none of that now. There's this stinking buffalo rolling around in the dang grass over there. Adorable. Oh, he's running off. He's scared. Anyways, what the heck was with that car's deal? This world's giant and immersive. You'll run into random encounters like him rolling around grass. I do feel like the animals are there's a little less animals compared to previous titles in the series, but that's kind of they had sea, land, and air enemies. You have tons of side quests. I can see there's no radio towers, which is great. I can see the argument of the side quests being repetitive and annoying, but I honestly found this actually one of the more fun Far Cry 5 games of gunplay. The mechanics are all around probably the smoothest and most fun in the series has ever had. I actually found more of the loot kind of side quests. Let me see if I can find one on the map. I'll show you the map. It's pretty big, but it does feel and look smaller than previous Far Cry games. I still haven't explored every part of it, as you can see. There's fishing in the game. You got the main dudes and dudette. I think Jake, you go through cutscenes and these trials with them, and the progression of resistance points until you finally fight them. There's some cool boss battles. I love John Seeds, and John Seeds probably one of my favorites because of his "say yes" line, and I repeat that a lot between me and my friend Cheetos Monster. She was pretty interesting. I liked her backstory, and of course, I went into this too thinking that the villains and main characters were going to be really pathetic, and the side characters and stuff, and even the main character, are just this is your own custom made character. There's RPG elements, but not all of them hold up. But I think the reason this game hits me is it's kind of my dream game of Skyrim with co-op, and it hits that spot. And you have these companions on the roster here. There's 9 of them. There's differences between all of them, and Far Cry New Dawn's going to be Really cool. It's going to have co-op, by the way, too. Something that Fallout 76 probably should have been. Rage 2 will probably have that too, because I was just recently playing the first Rage in order to catch up with what's going on, and it has multiplayer, even has co-op for the campaign, and me and my friend are going to do a bit of that. Though there are problems with it, of course. It is probably black sheep of the family. Sorry for the mic. I hope the audio is fine, though. I think I found a good adjustment for this mic, because it's been having so many problems. It would pick up me breathing into it and stuff, and it's just like, it's a powerful mic, but I think it's a little too powerful at times. So I had to adjust it like 20 different ways and times just to get it the way I'd like it. And recently, after testing it, I think I finally got what I wanted. I had to go into adjusting just the microphone on the console itself and such. So, yeah, I love these stinking companions, especially Cheeseburger. There's some great quests. There's like one in a haunted house. There's the Testy Festy, of course. Progression system's pretty good. I love all the different abilities and such. You definitely feel like you're progressing, of course, living up to the name, or that you're getting more powerful, and a better way of saying it. And it looks like I need to level up something now. I'll figure that out later, though, because I'm not sure what I want to level up, to be honest. Maybe, you know what, Weapons Pro, why not? We'll go for that. I don't think I can't level anything else up. You got challenges. There's a bunch of them here. Yeah, there's hunts you can do. You can, like I said, there's fishing. There's tons of items to gather and sell. You got arcade mode. Love arcade mode. Awesome. I like the DLC to this game, by the way, and playing co-op is just so much fun. The vehicles are great. I don't like the copyrighted music. It's kind of the reason I don't play Far Cry on the channel too much, is because of copyrighted music and such. But the controls to like everything is smooth, and I love some of the unlockable stuff, like this awesome truck you can get later in the story. Love it. It's so cool. Reminds me kind of Michael Bay Optimus Prime truck. I tried to make my character look like Wrench from Watch Dogs 2 best I can. So you custom make your own character. It feels like Ubisoft wants to make their own RPG in a way, and they're very close to kind of that Skyrim vibe, but they're missing a lot of elements with, like, of course, romance, which they do carry on over in Odyssey, or the interactions with the NPC characters, or even your companions themselves, how many of them there are. And just maybe a little bit more creativity there, and the various options you have. I wish more games had just generally options to them instead of relying on stuff like live services. Why can't you play a game offline at the same time as you can online? Take a game like Division, for example, where you can go out in the open world by yourself, but when you're in a hub area, there's other people, or a dark zone. Why can't you figure that out in the way where you can play it offline and not have to play with those other people unless you did it in another way? Like, just put more options in the game. And this game has excellent options as well. I think Battlefront 2, the original one, is probably the best example of that at the time, because it had so many options and how you could play it and such. So, as just an example of what I think future games should strive to be, where the live services and stuff that they're doing now is just really stupid. Just a mini rant right there, but I sink and love this game. It lives up to being kind of my Skyrim favorite. There's another game that does on this list, and it's further on the list. You'll see it soon. But yeah, this game's excellent. I didn't think I'd like it as much. I love the characters. Joseph and John have become some of my favorites. Technically, they're not better than Voss or Pagan Mint. Voss, sorry. Because of their motivations and how interesting and insane the characters are, and how memorable the quotes they use. The Albert Einstein quote that Voss used, do you know the definition of insanity? Which the funny thing is, a lot of people can say that about a lot of Ubisoft games. It's just like, a lot of them are the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again. Let me show you some of the outfits, by the way. Yeah! Stinking love Joseph seed, he's cool. So, some of the side characters were cool. I loved the Sheriff. There were a couple other cool ones. You got Assassin's Creed, you got Voss, just like I said. Pagan Men. Stinking awesome characters. I can't wait to see New Dawn with Joseph again. He's pretty cool. Got Rabbids, For Honor, Watchdogs. Really cool stuff. I think these are Ghost Recon. Yeah, both of these are Ghost Recon. But just a stinking excellent dang game. I guess this is supposed to be kind of like Trials Fusion and such. But whatever. There's some really cool outfits. Let me show you, especially the ones at the bottom here. You got a Far Cry Blood Dragon, 3 Blood Dragon. There's even more of that. There's like a car and a weapon as well, and a mission where you get this from. You got more. You got Far Cry Primal. I actually really liked Far Cry Primal. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it was still really good. Then you got Rainbow Six. Got one here. I believe this is. You can get this for New Game Plus there. The infamous difficulty. Yeah, there it is. I was reading that dang thing. No, but yeah, this is just such a stinging excellent game for me. I was glad that I liked it as much as I did, and I felt like it was worth the price. I wish it was sunny out. Go down, moon. Make the game look beautiful, please. No, but it's actually fast travel now that I think about it. Let's get back to the map. But yeah, you'll have random encounters. You'll have a lot of fun with this dang game. Let me see if I can find. Are these the missions I'm thinking of? I'm not sure. I think those are just generally side quests. There they are. Those are the type I'm talking about, like stashes, prepper stash. I don't think they're all called that. Let me see if I can find another one. Should be another one around here somewhere. But yeah, prepper stash have some of my, like, they have some of the more memorable to me. Yeah, they are prepper stash. Ah, we can fast travel to here and see this prepper stash. But the loading screens are pretty cool. That you do notice that they kind of took away the healing thing, the situation where you saw your character visibly like pull something like a bullet out of their arm or something and wrap a bandage around it, or their arm was broken and then they put it back in place, the bone back in place. They got rid of that, which is kind of disappointing. I do love the weapon variety to the game though, and the armor variety. Not the armor, I was thinking. Not going to aim down. Oh, what the heck? Well, I got him, but dang. Let me show you the healing. You just bring up your arm. It's kind of lame. Revive your companions. You can interact with them, pet them and such. It's awesome. I guess Nakey Jakey would be happy by this game. Huh. Ironic part is this. Ooh. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is going to get interesting. Fire and hole. But yeah, I think I love these quests. Let's see. Inside search zone. The progression and money system is pretty good. I don't think, once again, microtransactions should exist in anything, even if they're cosmetic. But yeah, it's just like, to see games go the way they are nowadays is just so disappointing and sad. Got a shovel. Oh. You almost made me fall for that. Oh, and I can see there's some drugs. Been hiding some from me. Oh, sorry. I was gonna breathe into the mic. I have it adjusted where it shouldn't. I shouldn't do that, but whatever. It's good enough, and it's not happening as often as it was before, which sucked. Alright, I'm seeing stars. There's some pretty creepy missions, which still lives up kind of to the... Okay. Take the grenade then. Ta-da! Destructible items. Oh, crud. Who is that? But anyways, this game is stinking excellent. Oh, it's one of these crazy guys. What the? How did I miss? Like, that was directly on him, wasn't it? Huh. Body. It's a lot easier to loot. There's not like an animation, I don't think, anymore. So there's changes, but I think they are in some cases for the best, because some of them do get in the way. But others is like, why did they change that exactly? But I love this game. It lives up to being like your kind of Skyrim. There's another dude there. And I love the interaction of the companions anyways. They're still really good. Oh, it does take like several bullets. Holy crud. So I wasn't just missing. Okay, like 3 bullets. Let's see if I can... Oh, I hit him, but that didn't do much. That one wasn't in the head that time. It's hitting them, but it's not... Okay. You'll have to confirm if those were headshots or not. I really couldn't tell. I was aiming there, but I really couldn't tell if it hit the shoulder or their shoulder or something, and that's what it indicated. But yeah, I tried to aim as high as I could for the head, so... I don't know, maybe it's just they actually do take legitimately that much. Weird, though. Let's get back to this beast of a shotgun, hold on. But the controls are the smoothest in the series, and I think it's just like one of the more fun Far Cry's I've played in a long time. I love Far Cry, and I'm glad they're still really good. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you did, let's see if there's... Yeah, there's no animation. And leave your comments below. Especially tell me what your top 10 games would be of this year of 2018. So, I'll see you guys on the next episode. And why are my companions... Oh, my companions are still up there. So this is kind of like a creepy mission when you think about it. But yeah, they do an excellent job with this game. Just lives up to being kind of my dream game. I guess it's through there. But yeah, stinking love it. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye bye.